Hey, everybody out there. Well, I hope y'all are doing fine. I know, man, I'm as full as a tick right now. I just got through and made me a half a pound hamburger patty with some grilled broccoli and onions on my griddle thing over there a minute ago. Man, it was good. Finished it off with a big old glass of milk. Man, I'm ready to rig up some tackle. But I thought I'd share a little bit about how the last couple of days have went. I've been here on Lake Pickwick pre-fishing for this Bass Nation qualifier, and man, they're treating this river here like a tidal river. You can see that water back there. That's a little slough that comes in behind my campsite. Every day that goes dry, and then it'll begin to fill up again like it is right now. So it'll come up 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet, and then it'll fall. By morning, it'll probably be no water in there. And this will be the third time I've watched it fill up in the last 2 days and then fall back out again. So it's really kind of weird. The lake's still even low for that. So for some reason, they've got the lake drawn way down. The current out on the main river is really heavy. And man, they're just letting a lot of water go. But it's kind of an odd situation. So any of these backwaters like this that you would normally, water's 52. I did see some 56 today. So, we're starting to think about a little bit into pre-spawn here. So normally you'd be targeting these backwater areas, trying to, where these fish are going to move to spawn. But right now, I don't think they want to move anywhere. They're not even thinking about coming up in the shallow area. So it's really eliminated a lot of water for me because, I know this is going to be dry again in the morning, or even if I come in here tomorrow, I know it was dry yesterday. So how many fish are going to actually be moving into this water as it keeps going up and down? So I think the majority of the fish are still out on the main river. I've been targeting areas where I can fish more vertical, areas where fish can move a little bit with this water, or they can be relatively shallow but not get affected that much by this weird up and down water thing. So was able to get quite a few good bites today, and kind of dial up a little something. You never can tell in pre-fish. I try not to get too caught up in it, just try to understand where I think these fish are at and where I think they're going. Yesterday as well, once I kind of got to going a little bit, had a really good day. But not near the quality yesterday. Yesterday I caught lots of small fish and quite a few keepers, but they had to be 15 here. But lots of like 11 to 13-inch fish, even some fish that would almost be 15 inches. I caught a lot of those yesterday, but I was in a completely different area than I fished today. The water was quite a bit cleaner, so we'll see. It's nice to know there's some keepers in that area if I had to go get them, but it's a long run, and I don't know if I want to mess with that. But fishing the way I like to fish, but slow, bite here and bite there. I hope the water gets a little more stable by Wednesday when the tournament starts, to where maybe these fish will lock into wanting to move up. I hope the temp comes up. We need some sunshine. But that's kind of how it's going. But and having a great time. I have no complaints, even though fishing's been kind of a grind. And to be honest, I'm feeling it a little bit. My back was hurting a little bit today from wearing them bibs the last 2 days, and I can tell that I haven't been on the water a whole lot because it's exhausting. Anybody tells you this out here chasing these tournaments and fishing all day long is not mentally and physically exhausting, it will wear you out. So I think I'm going to take me a few Advils tonight. Maybe my back won't hurt tomorrow from standing up on that front deck all day. But you know what? I'll get over it because this is right where I want to be. I sure appreciate all y'all tagging along. I appreciate all your comments that I made yesterday on my sleeping arrangements. It's so beautiful right here. Now that they got the time change, I actually got to my campsite a little earlier than I normally would, and I'm about to get back in tune with now, an hour behind. But ready to get after it tomorrow. Gonna do a lot more just looking tomorrow. I've hooked enough fish now at this point that it's now time to start just finding more water like I think I need to fish, establish where those areas at, and coast on into this tournament. Maybe start by Tuesday, be spooling line and getting this thing going. Appreciate all of you, and we'll maybe see you tomorrow.